fluctuating between 67 and 68. Good evening, my friends. My name is Curtis, and I am the artistic director of the Fairfield Community Players. Welcome to our 5th annual holiday concert. Things look a little different this year, and our Christmas celebration is fully virtual, but that won't stop us from jingling the bells or decking the halls or rocking around the Christmas tree. Yeah! We have a great selection of entertainment for you tonight, including some holly jolly tunes from our favorite holiday choir, the Roasting Chestnuts. But first, to get us in the Christmas spirit, we have Fairfield's favorite funeral director, Mr. Demise, to read a holiday classic to all of our children watching. We want you all to have a sweet, pleasant Christmas while waiting for Santa. So, take it away, Mr. Demise.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our cautionary tale of Ebenezer Scrooge, a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as a flint from which no steel ever struck out generous fire. Secret, self-contained, and solitary as an oyster.
Mr. Demise, if I may make a suggestion, maybe ease up on the gloom and doom of it. It is 2020 after all, and these people have had more than enough of that.
I am simply setting the tone for what is to come. For these people are about to embark on a terrifying journey from which no warmth could ever warm, and no wind blow bitterer, and no pelting rain.
Yes, but I thought you were going to read a Christmas story to bring on pleasant dreams. I think you're setting them up for some nightmares and maybe even some bedwetting.
Jacob Marley had been dead for 7 years.
Okay. Oh, no. Let's come back to you. Let's lighten things up a bit with some carols from the Roasting Chestnuts.
I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning.
And what was on these ships, all 3 on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was on these ships, all 3 on Christmas Day in the morning?
Our Savior Christ and His Lady on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Our Savior Christ and His Lady on Christmas Day in the morning.
His lady,
His mother.
oh, thanks. But wait a sec, I'm still confused. I thought that he was born in a barn and the barn was in the desert. So what the heck are those ships for?
They might have not been boats at all. A camel's called a desert ship. A donkey might be called that too. I'll look it up in the morning.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
One more thing. Why were there 3?
'Cause 3's a really good number.
Yeah!
And all the bells on earth shall ring.
Ding dong
On Christmas Day, on Christmas Day, and all the bells on earth shall ring. For camels or donkeys or babies or boats or anything.
on Christmas Day
in the morning.
Ding!
Oh, now that is what I'm talking about. That was like eating a figgy pudding washed down with some warm apple cider. Let's hear another one from the Roasting Chestnuts.
Swab the halls with lots of Lysol, fa la 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 la.
Oh, how we just love those roasting chestnuts. Brava, brava. And now, as we continue our work here today, sir, may I help you? We're kind of in the middle of a live holiday show.
What on earth is going on here? This is my office. You are in my chair. Who are you people? Get out of my office.
Well, we rented this space, see, to broadcast our live holiday show. Your colleague Bob set the whole
Why
thing up.
don't you live scream from your own place? This is my office.
Well, see, we don't have our own space, and that's why we're renting yours. And why aren't you wearing a mask?
This is my office.
We're indoors.
I am medically exempt.
That's exactly the excuse that I thought you might say.
Mr. Scrooge! Mr. Scrooge! That's Curtis from Fairfield Community Theater. We rented him the space so that he could put on his theater company's holiday online show. Remember?
Why the hell would we do that?
We needed the revenue, sir. Remember you said we needed to make up for the COVID shortfall, or it would come out of my pay?
And it did.
Yes, it did, from the months of March to May, but that was not sustainable for the company or for me. So we decided we just rent to outside groups on the weekends. So I just happened to be watching Curtis's holiday special with my wife when I saw you come onto the screen. So I figured I better log in to remind you that he is there with your permission.
Were you enjoying the show, Bob?
Oh, yes, very much. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day.
Enough of that nonsense. I want these people out of my office right now. And
Yeah, but sir, we can't. We signed a contract. They paid
out of my
us.
I say. Out.
Just 2 more appointments for the day, sir.
Would any of those appointments happen to involve carol singers?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, sir, but we did have it in the calendar, sir, and
What is the name of our establishment, Cratchit?
Scrooge and Marley's LLC, sir.
That's right. And do you hear the words amateur theater anywhere in that title?
Oh, no, sir. But to be fair, they were really quite professional for community theater, sir.
Silence, imbecile, or I'll dock you yet another day's pay.
Your 5 o'clock appointment is here, sir.
Oh, who is it, Dilber?
Your nephew, Fred. He's in the virtual waiting room. All you have to do is click accept.
I don't want to talk to Fred. Why did he have an appointment?
A Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
You clicked accept, sir.
Oh, bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug. Uncle, surely you don't mean it.
Oh, I do. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come on, what right do you have to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
Oh, what else can I be when I live in such a world as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money and finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer? If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle. You pressed mute. Uncle Scrooge, you pressed mute.
Mr. Scrooge, I unmuted you.
Oh, bah! Waste of space these things are. You keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it, but you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good it may do you. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I might have derived good, Christmas among the rest. But I am sure I've always thought of Christmas time as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable time, the only time I know of where men and women seem to open their shut-up hearts freely and think of people below them as not another race of creatures bound on their journeys. Therefore, Uncle, though it has never put money in my pocket, I do believe it has done me good, and I say God bless it.
Let me hear another sound from you, Cratchit, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your job. I wonder, you're quite a powerful speaker. I wonder you don't go into politics, sir. They're always looking for correspondents for the fake news media.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, we're having a Zoom holiday party tomorrow. Join us?
Oh, I'd see you hanged first.
But why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Oh, because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
Uncle, but you've never come to see me before I got married. Why use it as a reason now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you and I ask nothing of you. Why can you not be friends?
Good afternoon.
Well, I am sorry with all of my heart to find you so resolute. We've never had a quarrel till I've been party. But I've made my trial in homage to Christmas and I will keep my Christmas humor to the last. So I say, Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Isn't this working? Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year. And a Merry Christmas to you as well.
Merry Christmas, Fred.
Your 5:05 appointment is ready, sir.
It had better not be those charity workers. I give enough money in taxes. I don't need to hear about starving children.
Scrooge and Marley Hedge Fund, LLC, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Jacob Marley has been dead these 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented in his surviving partner.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute. They suffer so greatly at the present time. Many hundreds of thousands are in want of common comfort, sir.
Well, are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the homeless shelters, are they still in operation?
They are.
Good. I was afraid from what you said at first that something had occurred to stop them in their useful operation, and we expect to make millions off their privatization. I'm very glad to hear it.
Yes. Well, a few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. We choose this time of all others when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What can I put you down for?
Nothing.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous?
Oh, that's
Yes.
yes, of course.
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask me what I wish, gentlemen, that is my answer. I don't make merry myself on Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I help support the establishments I have mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are badly off must go there.
Sir, many cannot go there.
And many would rather die.
Well, if they would rather die, they had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Gentlemen,
Quiet out there. Imbecile, how's a man to work with that racket?
Mr. Scrooge, it's quitting time anyways.
So it is. I suppose you'll want all day off tomorrow.
If quite convenient.
Well, it's not convenient, and it's not fair. It's bad enough that you get to work from home, and now you want an entire day off from even that. If I was to dock you for it, you'd think yourself ill-used, I'll be bound, but you don't think me ill-used when I pay a day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
Oh, poor excuse to pick a man's pocket every 25th of December. Be early the next morning.
Yes, sir, I will. Oh, and Merry.
Well, tomorrow you have 2 virtual client appointments, and they'll be expecting their tax summary. So we need to have that put together. I don't have September.
Did you hear that, Mrs. Dilber?
Hear what, sir?
There was a cry. It sounded almost like
Like what, Mr. Scrooge? Oh, I did hear a cat outside earlier. He seemed pretty fresh, if you know what I mean.
There it is again. Did you not hear that?
Mr. Scrooge, are you all right? Do you currently have a fever? Have you been outside of the state in the last 14 days? Have you, to your knowledge, come into contact with anyone who has...
I'm fine, Mrs. Dilber. It's just, I thought I heard... Well, I thought I heard Marley's voice.
Jacob Marley?
Mm.
Sir, he's been dead for...
7 years. I know. Now leave me alone.
Your Uber Eats order is arriving any minute. They'll leave it at the door for you.
I said get on with you so that I can be done with this blasted day and all of its nonsense.
All right, sir. I'll check on you in the morning, though. And Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Oh, humbug. Eat these flimsy little folks, and they forgot the chopsticks again. I like to keep chopsticks. No, never enough napkins, and I always get a head. I don't know why I order from there. I always get a headache from MSG. Let's see. So this.
Ebenezer Scrooge!
Go! It's a humbug still. I won't believe it. How now, Ghost? What do you want with me?
Much.
Well, who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Well, who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
You don't believe in me!
I don't. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, or a fragment of underdone potato. There's more of gravy than grave about you. I do believe in you, I must, but why do spirits walk the earth, and why do they come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander the world. Oh, woe is me. And witness what it cannot share, but what might have shared on earth as happiness.
You are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on my own free will. Is its pattern strange to you? Or do you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It is a ponderous chain.
Oh, Jacob. Oh, Jacob Marley. Speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give. Nor can I tell you all I would. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. No rest. No peace, incessant torture of remorse, not to know that no space of regret can make amends for one's life's opportunities misused. Yet such was I. Oh, such was I.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business. Oh, it is this time of the rolling year I suffer most. Why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down, never to raise them towards that blessed star which led the wise men to a poor abode? Hear me! My time is almost gone.
I will, but don't be hard upon me.
I have come here tonight to warn you that you have yet a hope and a chance of escaping my fate, a hope and a chance of my procuring Ebenezer.
You were always a good friend to me. Thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
I think, I think I'd rather not.
Without their visit, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take them all at once and have it over with?
Expect the second when the bell tolls 2, and the third when the last stroke of 3 had ceased to vibrate. Then look to see me no more. And look that for your own sake, you remember what has passed between us. Good night, Ebenezer!
Oh, never ordering from Billy. Ah! Are you the scream you foretold to me?
I am.
Well, who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
And what business brings you here?
Your welfare.
Ah, much obliged. Although a good night's sleep would have done me more good.
Your reclamation, then. Take heed. Rise and walk with me.
I seem to be bound to this chair.
Ah, yes. The ghost guides will have done that. I keep forgetting we're in quarantine. Well then, sit and walk with me.
Oh, good heaven. I was a boy there. There are 1,000 sounds floating in the air, and each brings back 1,000 thoughts and joys and hopes and cares long, long forgotten.
Your lip is trembling. And what is that upon your cheek?
Oh, it's just a pimple.
They sell creams for that now, you know.
Never mind all that. Show me more of this place. It simultaneously feels like it was yesterday and 100 years ago.
Strange to have forgotten it for so many years. A solitary child, neglected by his friends.
I know it. It's my poor forgotten self as I used to be.
Watch where you're going, sleepy face.
Oh, poor boy. But it's too late now.
What is the matter?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. There was a boy singing a Christmas carol at my door. I should like to have given him something, that's all.
Let us see another Christmas.
Fan! Dear brother, I've come to bring you home.
Home, little Fan?
Yes, home for good and all, home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be. He spoke so gently to me one dear night that I was not afraid to ask him once more if you might come home. And he said yes, and he sent me in a coach to bring you. And you're to be a man. And you're never to come back here. But first, we're to be together all Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world.
Quite the woman, little Fan.
So wonderful to see you.
Let's go to the Christmas tree, shall we?
Always a delicate creature whom a breath might have withered. But she had such a large heart.
So she had.
She died a woman. And had, I think, children.
One child.
True. Your nephew Fred.
Yes.
Yo-ho, Ebenezer!
Do you know this place?
No, I was apprenticed here, and that's old Fezziwig, bless his heart. It's Fezziwig alive again.
Yo-ho, my boy, no more work tonight. It's Christmas Eve, let's have the shutters up!
Dick Wilkins, to be sure. Bless me, there he is. He was very much attached to me, was Dick.
Hey there, angel face. Did it hurt when you fell from the sky?
Ugh! Gag me with a spoon. You are grody to the max.
Are we ready for a hella good time? We have a totally tubular time in store for you tonight. So enjoy the roller skating rink, the karaoke, the radical sushi buffet, the ice sculpture garden, and some far out tunes. Now, Mrs. Fezziwig, let's show our guests some Christmas sassagacity and get into the groove!
Belle, you look radiant tonight.
Ebenezer, good fellow, don't waste a beauty like that on the electric slide. Let's do some dirty dancing!
Thank you all so much for coming and totally making our lives totally merry. And Merry Christmas to all!
And to all, a good night.
A small matter to make these city folk so full of gratitude.
Small?
Why, is it not? He has spent but a few dollars of your mortal money. Is that so much that he deserves this praise?
No, it isn't that. It isn't that, Spirit. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. His power lies in words and looks and things so slight and insignificant that it's impossible to add them up and count them. The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune. Oh.
What is the matter?
Oh, nothing. I should just like to be able to say a word or two to my junior partner just now.
Quick.
Another idol has displaced me, and if it can cheer and comfort you in time to come as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
It's the hypocrisy of our society. There's nothing in which it is so hard as poverty, nothing which it professes to condemn with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion, gain, engrosses you, have I not?
What then? haven't changed towards you, have I?
Our promise is an old one. When it was made, we were both poor and content to be so. Until in good time we should change our circumstance by patience and hard work. You are changed. When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Though we were once one in heart, we've grown so far apart that it's now shattered in two. How often I've thought of this, I will not say. But it's enough that I have thought it, and I can release you.
If I ever sought release.
In words, no, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature, and an altered spirit, in everything that ever made my love of any worth and value to you. Tell me, if we were to meet again now, would you try to seek me out and win me?
You don't think so?
I'd gladly think otherwise if I could, but can I honestly believe that you would choose a poor girl, you who weigh everything by gain? I cannot, and I release you. A heart full of love of him you once were. You may... Part of me hopes that you will have pain in this. For a short time, and you will dismiss the recollection of it gladly as an unprofitable dream from which you well awoke. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
What are you doing? Go after her. Go after her. Oh, spirit. No more, no more. Show me no more. Why do you delight to torture me?
I told you, these are the shadows of the things that have been, that they are what they are. Do not blame me.
Remove me. I cannot bear it. Your face. I see in your face fragments of all the faces you have shown me. Leave me. Take me back. Haunt me no longer.
You have not seen the like of me before.
No, never. Spirit, is there a specific drink that you sip from your goblet?
There is. Warm cider with rum.
Spirit, conduct me where you will. Tonight, if you are willing to teach me, let me profit by it.
Come, look into the glass.
Okay, here's what he said. What else can I be in a world of fools such as this? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas out on Merry Christmas, I say. If I could work my will, every idiot that goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and boiled with a stake of holly through his heart. He said Christmas was a humbug as I live, and he believed it too.
Well, shame on him, Fred.
He's a silly old man. That's the truth. However, his offenses carry their own consequences. I have nothing to say against him.
Well, I have no patience with him.
Nor do I.
Have you met him?
No. But my sister has no patience with him, so I have no patience with him.
Well, I have. And I'm sorry for him. I couldn't be angry at him if I tried.
Well, I could. The way he treats you, and you have been nothing but a kind friend to him.
And who suffers for his own actions himself always. Here, he takes it into his head to dislike us and he won't come join us. What's the consequence?
He doesn't have to pay for an upgraded Zoom account?
Hear, hear.
You have something to say about it, Topper.
I don't have a curmudgeonly millionaire uncle. I have no right to express an opinion on the subject.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have no opinion, and I do believe you're being a humbug yourself.
Go on, Fred. He never finishes what he begins to say. He's such a ridiculous man.
I was only going to say that the consequences of taking a dislike to us and not making merry with us is I think he loses on some pleasant moments which would do him no harm. I mean to give him the same chance every year, whether he likes it or not. I pity him. He may rail at Christmas till he dies, but he can't help thinking better of it, finding me go there year after year, saying, Uncle Scrooge, how are you? I think it shook him yesterday.
Oh, poop! Enough of this dreary sentimentality. I think I'm drunk enough. So let's play headbands.
Oh, Spirit, I know this game. In my day, we called it yes and no. Can we stay a bit longer?
It cannot be done. Now, to make it more fun, we each sent original sealed clue cards to each other. So,
Please tell me you didn't put any body parts in the pile again.
Gail Godot's left buttock is a very advanced clue. You're just mad you didn't get it. Don't forget to pin someone else's screen so you can't see your own clue.
What's so funny?
Nothing. So the shortest person goes first, and that's Brad.
Okay, I'm ready. So, am I an animal?
Yes.
A disagreeable animal?
Yes.
Am I a savage animal?
Yes.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Am I a cartoon?
No.
Do I work at the circus?
No.
Am I a horse?
No.
Am I an ass?
No.
Kind of.
Am I a tiger?
No.
A bear?
No.
A pig.
Am I Mitch McConnell?
No.
So random.
Oh, I know what it is. My Uncle Scrooge, isn't it?
It certainly is.
I would have accepted Mitch McConnell as correct.
Exactly. Well, he has certainly given us plenty of merriment, and it would be ungrateful not to drink to his health. To Uncle Scrooge, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man, wherever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nonetheless. To Uncle Scrooge.
To Uncle
Scrooge. Shall we leave this scene of podsnappery?
Oh.
I a person.
There is much more to see. Come, looking to the glass.
Mom, just tilt it down unless you want them looking up our noses.
Spirit, whose house is this?
Your junior partner's. And it smells delightful.
You can smell over Wi-Fi?
What is keeping your father and Tiny Tim? And Martha wasn't nearly this late last Christmas.
Sorry, my hall was having a Christmas party.
Your hall was having a party? Was everyone wearing masks? Did you get too close to anyone?
Mom, relax. It was on Zoom, which was pretty stupid considering we could all hear each other and there was terrible feedback.
Is it weird to still be on campus for the holidays?
Not really. I mean, we're all kind of still here due to travel restrictions. Only the local kids can go home, really.
Well, I know this is a different kind of Christmas, but keeping everyone safe and healthy will make us all the more happy next year. Martha, guess what? Mom made her famous Brussels sprouts.
Oh, well, you'll just have to eat twice as much since I'm not there.
Thank you so much. Okay, stop it. Your father loves him, and he'll need all the cheering up when he gets home. Oh, he's signing on. Okay, Martha, sign off and sign back on in 60 seconds.
Got it.
Hi, Daddy. Hello, dear.
Hello, my lovelies. Hey,
Where's Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming? On Christmas?
Surprise! Oh, don't look so sad, Daddy. It was only a joke.
You are all getting coal in your stockings. That was a rotten trick.
And how is little Tim?
Hi, Mummy.
No hi for me, little man?
Martha, I miss you.
I miss you too, buddy. Did you get a present?
From the nurses. They gave all the kids a present. I named mine Squishy.
Let's wait until you open our present, Timmy. But not until you're home. We'll open all the presents when you get home. How'd he do today, Bob?
Good as gold. Better. He thinks the strangest things, He told me on the way to the treatment room that he hoped that the people in the chapel saw him because he's sick, and it might be nice to remember upon Christmas who it was that made lame beggars walk and blind men see. But he's getting stronger every day.
Let's do the game.
Okay, why don't we have Miss Martha start?
All right. My rose for 2020 is the truly inspired GIFs, memes, and TikToks that only a global pandemic could have inspired. And my thorn for 2020 is not being there right now to give each and every one of you the biggest hug ever imaginable.
My rose for 2020 is that I get to do school in my pajamas. But my thorn for 2020 is that they canceled the school play because I was finally the lead.
My rose 2020 is going to meet all the nice nurses and doctors here. My thorn for 2020 is not getting to eat Mommy's food.
Mommy will make whatever you want as soon as you're home. Pancakes for dinner, ice cream sundaes for lunch, and pizza for breakfast.
Well, my rose is my beautiful family. Even though we can't be all in the same room on Christmas Eve, at least we're all together.
You didn't do your thorn, Dad.
My thorn is the same as Tim's. I think I've eaten everything in the cafeteria at least 5 times, and I can only count on one hand the palatable items.
My 2020 rose is for my husband, Bob Cratcher, for working not 1 but 3 jobs during this year to keep food on our table and never complaining about it, and somehow still making time for all of us.
Well, God bless us all, my dear.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat at the poor chimney corner, and a stuffed animal without an owner carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Oh, no, no, kind Spirit, say he will be spared.
If he be like to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Man, if you be man in heart, not adamant, forbear that wicked phrase until you have discovered what the surplus is and where it is. Will you decide what men shall live, what men shall die? It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more unfit to live than this poor child.
Thorn for 2020 goes to the man who made you work 3 jobs to put food on the table and wouldn't pay your wages during the shutdown, even while paying his own 6-figure salary and quarantining in his cold, empty mansion.
My dear, the children, it's Christmas.
It should be Christmas, I'm sure, on which one drinks the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is. Nobody knows it better than you.
My dear, please.
I'll drink his health for your sake and the day's, not for his. Long life to him, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
How about a Christmas carol?
Dad, you know we can't all sing at the same time. There'll be a delay. It'll be terrible.
That's fine. We'll sing in rounds for all the world to hear. Tim, my boy, kick us off.
Jingle bells,
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Oh. This has been a long night, if it is only a night. You look somehow much older, Spirit. A spirit's life so short.
My life upon this globe is very brief. It ends tonight.
Tonight?
Hark, the time is drawing near.
Oh. Forgive me if I am not justified in what I ask, but I see something strange and not belonging to yourself on the screen. Are they, children? Whoa! They are, Spirit, are they yours?
They are man's, and they cling to me. This girl is ignorance. This is want. Beware them both, and all of their decree, but above all else, beware this girl, ignorance most. For on her brow I see that which is written is doom, unless the writing be erased. Deny it, slander those who tell it ye, and bide the end.
Have they no refuge or recourse?
Are there no prisons? Are there no shelters?
I am in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Oh, ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I have seen, but as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to meet you and do it with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me? Oh, the night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me, I know. Lead on, Spirit.
No, I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Why? Well, what was the matter with him?
God knows.
Oh, what's he done with his money?
I haven't heard. Left it to his company, perhaps. He hasn't left it to me. That's all I know.
Nor me.
It's likely to be a cheap funeral. I can't think of a single person who'd attend.
Well, I don't mind going if lunch is served. I don't mind going if lunch is served. But if I must be fed, if I must go.
Well, I'm the most disinterested of imaginary attendees, as I never eat lunch.
How can I help you, Mrs. Dibber?
It's Dilber. A friend of mine told me you were the guy to see about.
What? I still can't hear you. Are you muted?
Forged wills! My employer didn't have one. I went through all of his papers. He'll die intestate. And no probate court is going to give his assets to his loyal but platonic executive assistant. What does he care what happens to his stuff? He's dead. And I dedicated 14 years of my life to that old geezer.
Well, I can help you there for a small fee, of course.
How small?
40%.
40%? I worked for 14 years and you work one day and get half of his estate?
Not half, 40%. Do you have samples of his handwriting?
I'll fax them over. You know, every person has a right to take care of themselves. He always did. And who's the worse for the loss of a few things? Not a dead man, I suppose.
No, indeed.
If he wanted to keep them after he was dead, the wicked old screw, why wasn't he better in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had someone to look after him when he was struck by death. Instead of lying, gasping out his last breath all alone?
It's the truest word that was ever spoken. It's a judgment on him. And that's what I tell every client.
Spirit, I see. This is what will happen if I don't have a will.
When does Martha get home?
Her flight gets in at 5. Can you put the clean bedding from the laundry in her room for her? No more schooling from her room, Belinda. She'll be home for the rest of the semester.
I know, Mom.
Where's your father? I don't want him to miss this meeting with Mr. Demise.
He said he had to sign a few more papers, but I think he's walking a little bit slower than he used to.
I have known him to walk with Tiny Tim on his shoulders very fast.
So have I.
He was very light to carry. Oh, there's your father.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, sweetheart. Sorry I'm late. I had some bills, some papers I needed to take care of, and then all the nurses and doctors, they just had really nice things to say about him. They really did become like family. We were so lucky to have them taking care of our child. A little child. Sorry, on the way home, I ran into Mr. Scrooge's nephew, Fred. He was out walking his dog. And, I've only met him like once or twice, but seeing me, he said, I looked a little down. So I told him, and he said, "I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Cratchit, and I'm heartily sorry for your good wife as well." Though he knew that, I don't know.
Knew what, my dear?
That you're a good wife.
Everybody knows that.
Well observed, my child. So, he says, if there's anything I can do, he said, just give me a call, and he gave me his card, and it's as if he knew our Tiny Tim and felt with us.
I'm sure he's a good soul.
Yeah. So, while we wait for Mr. Demise, let's think about ways we can honor our boy at his service. Ways that we won't forget him, although I don't think any of us will ever forget our Tiny Tim.
Never.
Tiny Tim, your childless essence was from God. And let's remember Tim at Christmas, whose founder was a happy child himself.
before I draw nearer to that stone to which you point, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of the things that will be, or are they the shadows of the things that may be only? Men's decisions will dictate certain ends to which they are led, but if the courses be departed from, the ends will change. Say it thus with what you show me. Spirit, no, no, Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been. Why show me this if I am past all hope? Oh, good Spirit, your nature intercedes for me. Assure me that I yet may change these shadows you have shown me by an altered life. I will honor Christmas in my heart and keep it throughout the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of the three will strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons they teach. Oh, tell me I may sponge away the writing on this stone. Oh, Jacob Marley. Oh, heaven and Christmas be praised for this. I say it on my knees, old Jacob. On my knees. Oh, oh, I am here. I am here. The shadows of the things that would have been may be dispelled. They will be. I know they will. Oh, I don't know what to do. I am as light as a feather. I am as happy as an angel, as merry as a schoolboy, as giddy as a drunken man. I don't know what month it is. I don't know how long I have been among the spirits. I don't know anything. I am quite a baby. Warriors. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, boy. What's today?
Today, it's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day! I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. They can do anything, but of course I can. Hello, my fine fellow.
Hi?
Do you know the market in the next street at the corner?
I think so.
Oh, an intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you know whether they had sold the prize turkey that was hanging up there? Not the little prize turkey, the big one.
The one as big as me?
Oh, a delightful boy. It's a pleasure to talk to him. Yes, my lord.
It's hanging there now.
Is it? Go and buy it.
Take a walk, old man.
No. I am serious. It is $100. Go and buy it and tell him to bring it to the Cratchit house.
What are you doing with my son? Why are you giving him money?
Oh,
what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I was just asking him to buy the turkey for me.
That's what Instacart is for, you idiot. Get it yourself.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. Merry Christmas to you. I will put it in my instant cart. Thank you.
Good. And wear a mask.
Oh, how does this work? I never wore these.
Mr. Scrooge? Are you all right? I just received a next door alert that a crazy old man was soliciting children.
Oh, yeah, I'm buying a turkey.
What are you talking about, sir?
Oh, Mrs. Dilber, please buy the biggest turkey they have on the instant cart and Send it to the Cratchit house right away, but don't tell them who sent it. It shall be a surprise. And contact those gentlemen from the other day who were begging for money and send them a donation of $10,000 with apologies from Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, I told you not to order from Imperial Garden anymore.
Mrs. Dilber, I insist that you take the rest of the day off. No, that you take 2 days off, and that you have a very Merry Christmas, and that you accept my gift of a raise in your salary.
Mr. Scrooge, I don't know what to say.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, sir.
Oh, of all the blithe sounds I have ever heard, those are the blithest in my ears. Oh, Merry Christmas, my boy.
Who the heck is that?
Why, bless my soul, it's Uncle Scrooge.
What?
It is I, your Uncle Scrooge, and I would humbly ask you, Miss Lily, if I may join your Christmas party.
Why, yes, of course, Uncle Scrooge. You're more than welcome.
Oh.
I'll send you the information, Uncle. I'll see you soon. Yes?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
This is the exact location where it all went down last night when we were trying to get...
Calvin!
It's Curtis.
Are you doing one of your shows right now?
Well, I'm actually just doing a Facebook Live to apologize to our viewers for your outburst last night.
Oh, let me talk to them. Oh, Merry Christmas to everybody, and Happy New Year to all the world. Hello, everybody. Oh, hello. Oh. I am so sorry for my interruption last night. I would like to make a donation to your amateur company to make up for it.
Well, I mean, we're pretty professional, but...
How does a theater sound?
Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
The only way I can guarantee not having my office used for variety shows is to make sure you have a space to do them from yourself.
I don't know what to say.
Say Merry Christmas and call my office in the morning. I'll have my real estate lawyer draw some things up.
God bless you, sir. Merry Christmas. We're getting a theater, everybody. We're here.
Merry
We're getting
Christmas.
a theater.
Merry
Yes!
Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Cratchit! What do you mean by not showing up to work this morning?
But sir, you gave me the day off, remember? And it's Christmas. And then we got a call from the hospital, and my son, his numbers are way down, so he can come home, and he doesn't have to go back.
Now I'll tell you what, my friend, I am not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. And
But
therefore,
sir, you said that
I
had
am
the day off.
going
No,
to
you said I have the day off.
raise your salary.
What?
Oh, Merry Christmas, Bob. A merrier Christmas than I have given you in many a year. I'll raise your salary and make you a full partner and endeavor to assist your family, especially this young man. If there be room for me, I'd like to be a friend to you, Tiny Tim, if you'll let me. And if I have any say in what is yet to come, you'll grow stronger and bigger every day and live a long and happy life. I will make sure of it.
God bless you, sir.
God bless us, everyone.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas
and a happy new year.